What's up, YouTube? This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. Today we're talking about Who's Down Bad, a Masters recap, and Engineer Jackson. Make sure to smash that like button below and subscribe. Here we go. All right. It's the Boys Down Bad podcast. Welcome back. Boys, how we doing?
I'm good.
I've been better.
Been better. Why is that, Trevor?
Oh,
I'm a little down bad.
oh, is he down bad?
Okay.
I goofed up.
Why is that?
I'm in some hot water with the lady, the old ball and chain.
You have a girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend,
Okay.
Tava.
Congrats on that.
I messed up. I'm in the doghouse, as some would say. I need some advice.
So is this the Boys Down Bad relationship advice
yeah.
segment?
Yeah.
First one. Okay. We can
I
help
need
you out.
some,
Clay
need
and
some
I-
advice from you
Clay
guys.
and I have been around the block. We know.
Have you been in your
Not really.
doghouse?
We
Yeah,
Yeah.
a time or two.
I have.
Yeah.
It was a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just explain the story.
Okay.
So Tava got a haircut the other day.
Okay.
And not just like a little haircut. She got 8 inches taken off. And I knew she was getting a haircut. And I just kind of... I was with her last night. And it was windy. So we were just walking into...
That's a
and-
good excuse. It was windy.
I didn't notice it right away. Which is fine. It was
Didn't
windy.
notice the haircut right
The
away?
haircut. Yeah.
She had 8 inches.
8 inches taken off. It was noticeable.
It's not great.
So we're just sitting there we were at a bar getting a drink. Just never occurred to me that she got a haircut. I don't know how. I never once came
So how
to my
how
brain.
short is the hair now? Like
It's still like it was really long before.
okay.
So it's not like above her shoulders or anything. It's
Okay.
still like long, but 8 inches is a lot.
That's
but
a lot, yeah.
anyways, Clay meets up with
8
us
inches
later.
is a lot.
8 inches
Some would
is
say
a lot.
that's too much.
Yeah,
Yeah, hopefully, God.
I think.
Yeah.
We won't have to worry about that.
No. But anyways, Clay comes up later. First thing he says to her, "Hey Tava, nice haircut." And that's when I knew.
Oh no.
Oh crap! I
Shit.
completely forgot, and she was not happy, and she still's not happy, and it's very understandable
Yeah,
because
that's
she was
tough.
she was excited about it, excited to show me, and I goofed. I just blanked. Somehow didn't notice it. I'm not the most observant guy as it is, and she knows that. I know that, but 8 inches.
There's not much you can.
It's so noticeable now.
Yeah.
I think I just have to eat it for a while, and
It's gonna
she's
be.
gonna-
It's
she's
gonna be a
gonna-
talking point for a
Yeah.
while. She's gonna bring it up a time or two in the next couple weeks for sure.
am I just?
Does she think 8 inches is too much?
I don't know. I do not know, man.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm trying to think of some advice, but there's not
Yeah,
much.
I think
for
I'm
that.
just screwed.
Yeah.
Like I'm in the doghouse, and it's completely my fault, and I understand that.
Does she? Have you told her this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We talked about it last night.
Okay.
She was a little angry. And I just yeah. She's gonna have a lot of jabs in the future, just anything, and I just have to eat it. I think, and
You do.
maybe I don't know, take her out somewhere nice.
Yeah. Buy her steak dinner for
Steak
sure.
dinner. But yeah, I'm struggling right now. I'm hurting.
I'm racking my brain for advice right now, and I'm not.
She'll get over it.
Well, she'll
I
get
don't
over
know.
it.
I don't
She'll
know.
get over it, but she's gonna keep making comments.
But you just
Right.
you're gonna have to be more attentive, you
Yeah,
know,
I
down
guess.
the
You can't
road.
do this
you know,
again.
But how do I just fix that? It's just something
if you
cognitive.
see like
in me.
a
I'm
new
just not an
outfit,
observant
or
guy.
if you see like a new outfit she's wearing, you just compliment her
Just
outfit.
have to really try. Yeah.
Yeah.
If she,
Need to focus. Yeah. Every
Okay.
time you see her. From now on.
I guess I still like I was replaying it back in my head. I'm like, how do I not notice? I just simply didn't, and there's no explanation. Like now when I look at her, I'm like, yeah, it's super noticeable. And just Clay hasn't seen her in a month. First thing he says, nice haircut.
I saw her like a couple weeks a week
Okay,
ago
still.
at the
Literally
spring
a
game,
couple
like
days
a couple
ago.
days ago. That's probably how I noticed.
Well, you don't
yeah.
see her as often as that.
Oh no, yeah, no, you're that was bad. Yeah, that was not good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. No advice. I'm sorry.
that's all right.
Just be better. Did
Be
we
more
learn from
tentative.
it? Like, are we
Compliment.
taking steps to better ourselves?
I'm trying. I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
sound like
I don't know. Like, how do you teach yourself to notice things more? Just
Just, I mean,
just start noticing things and start, even if it doesn't seem like
Ooh, here we
something's
go.
new, just say it.
yeah. Even if you're wrong,
Even
just
if you
say
don't,
it.
just-
because then at least it shows
The
you're
effort.
trying. So next time you see her, tell her, is that a new shirt? You might have seen that shirt
Sure.
10 times, but just
So
say
just because kind of like breaking a news story.
it. Yes.
Just kind of say it, and
Yep.
if you're right, look at you did it.
exactly.
And if you're wrong, people will forget about
Exactly.
it.
Like,
Got it.
you know what, Trevin?
Okay.
It's not, but she'll probably appreciate you
Yeah.
thinking about her.
Compliment her fit. If you hate, even if you hate her fit,
Yeah.
just say it.
She is getting her nails.
It's
done
okay
right
to
now,
lie.
So I think I should put a reminder in my phone
Yes.
to like compliment her on her nails.
There you go.
I'm gonna do that
There you
right
go.
now.
Okay.
Maybe I don't know when I'll see her next, but
Okay.
Yeah,
there
you
we
should.
go.
Yeah,
Right.
you should. She should get her nails done. You say, "Hey, I really like your nail." You haven't seen her, but you get that reminder in your phone, and then you text her, "I like your
I
nails."
like your nails.
Well, Trevin, we haven't seen each other in 2 weeks.
Well,
I just think they look
I
great.
think they look great.
All
Maybe
right.
ask her to send a snap of the nails. That shows you're interested.
See, that's the thing. Here's the worst part.
Okay.
She got her haircut and she like didn't send me any pictures of it because she was excited to show them to me. Is why I said like, why didn't you ever send me any
Oh,
pictures of it,
no.
or like when you got the haircut, say
Because she was looking for the compliment.
because she was
Looking for the
looking forward to showing me, and she was excited to show me in person. So
Good
she was
show.
trying to hide it in like all her Snapchats, and that's I'm like, gosh, yeah, that's on me, Hando.
Well,
It's on me.
you'll learn from it.
All right, I got the
Come on.
reminder in my phone.
Okay.
Tava nails.
Well, Trev, you're definitely down bad.
Yep.
For sure. I think we've got a couple other down bads. Down bad of the week. My first one, or only one, I guess, is Aaron Rodgers. And it's Aaron Rodgers because he hates, one, his family. We know that.
Yes, confirmed.
2 other people, and 3 now children. We can throw children into the mix. There was a video
He hates
on
a lot of
Twitter.
his teammates too. That has been
Teammates.
confirmed.
He just hates people.
Yeah,
in
he's a
general.
hater.
But he's a terrible person. I hate him. But
yes, same.
It's not that bad.
there was a video on Twitter that came out. I don't know if they were middle school, maybe high school,
Probably middle school.
middle school.
I saw it. Yeah.
He was basically running like a 7-on-7. He was all-time quarterback, and he
Of course.
they were of course they were
Pretty
close to the
selfish.
end zone. He threw an interception, and the kid obviously super pumped. He just picked off Aaron Rodgers. Like
Mhm.
that's insane.
Mhm.
Pulls a Nate Gary, gives it back to the quarterback, so gives it back to
Right,
Rodgers the
right.
ball, and runs away. Starts celebrating. Rodgers turns around immediately, just hucks the ball at
Mhm.
him. Just classless. He's the worst.
Tasteless.
Tasteless.
No, he's just teaching the kid maturity.
No, I hate
How?
You
him.
can't do that.
Oh,
Toss the ball back to a quarterback, an MVP quarterback.
If I
Does he
picked,
even know
he,
he is?
he also just picked off an MVP quarterback.
Yeah.
At 14.
But once you
15.
get, it would be different if you like picked off like Blake Bortles or Chase Daniels.
okay. Yeah.
He picked off the MVP Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
You
I
don't
think
have
you're
to-
hurting your
I'd
point
be
here.
more excited about
Yeah,
that.
I think you're hurting your own point.
No, I'm just saying, kids got to do a little maturing. I'm kidding. I don't care.
No.
Put yourself in his shoes. You're a little middle school Duke fan. What if you like swatted JJ Redick
Ooh, yeah.
in a practice?
I would have picked him up. I would have handed it back, and then I would have started doing the gritty down the side.
Brady wasn't out yet, but you
Oh.
would have made up the.
Well, I would have
He's saying-
started doing
he's
the.
saying
I would
this
have.
is him now.
Oh,
If it
okay.
was me, he did it all wrong. See, it wasn't. He didn't disrespect him enough. Like what you need to
Oh,
do
you
is
should-
follow
Oh,
up with a
Did
TikTok
it
dance.
disrespect him enough?
You hand the ball back, but you follow up with a TikTok dance. You start doing Savage Love right
Maybe
in front
Jackson
of his face.
Mahomes pops out of nowhere and they start doing a TikTok.
Yeah,
That would be cool.
that would be awesome. So he could have been a little more creative.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, it's assault. He
Yeah,
threw
he
the
coulda
ball at the
seriously
kid.
hurt him.
Like he could have really hurt him.
He could have. What if that would have caused a kid to trip and tear his ACL
Then I mean that's
and
assault.
paralyze him for life?
It's assault.
It's
He's going
You
to
would-
jail.
ruin the kid's dreams. Yeah. I think
Okay.
I think he should be in jail.
He should be in jail. Conclusion: jail. Okay,
Yes.
that's my down bad.
He'll have a great year next year.
I hate him so much. Has he cut his hair yet?
I don't know.
It's gross.
You should,
Disgusting.
if he does, you should compliment him on Twitter, and then at Tava. You like his haircut?
That's the thing. I'd probably notice that.
He probably would.
Notice
Guy looks like
when
a.
a football player
he
cuts
look-
their
he-
hair.
yeah.
but-
Well, Rodgers looks like a
Love
wet
that.
rag right now.
Hey Tava, did you see Aaron Rodgers cut his hair?
Ooh, that's a way to approach it. Kind of just go with it, but too much where she gets annoyed. Like start noticing everything to the point she gets annoyed at it, and
Then-
she'll
oh,
stop. Because I know
good spin
she's
zone. Good
she's
spin
gonna
zone.
have comments.
Yes.
oh, but you noticed that. Or
So
you
your
notice-
strategy now is to just
Yeah.
comment on everything.
Yes.
Then she gets annoyed and she doesn't want you to comment on anything.
and really make it obvious.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally just
I
comment.
noticed you woke up today.
Yeah, literally comment on
Yeah.
everything, and agree with her on everything,
Yes.
and she'll
Okay.
get sick of you.
Yep.
All right, we'll see how this week goes.
That's one way you can play it.
Hopefully she doesn't listen to this.
Yeah.
I think she probably will.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe.
hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll maybe touch base in a week and see how I'm
Yeah,
doing. See
let
if
us
I'm
know.
still down bad.
All right. Well, do you guys have any down bads?
I have one.
Yeah, I have one.
You or me?
Yeah, go ahead.
My down bad is the lady during the Clippers Timberwolves game last night who decided to glue herself to the floor.
Okay, so I saw the video of this, but I don't know like the story.
I don't either.
Do we know
I
why
didn't
she did
really
this?
research. I
It
think
looked like she was
I
on
didn't research.
drugs.
probably. But either way, if you get to the point where you're gluing yourself to the floor, like something's had to happen in your life where you're just down bad.
Yeah.
That, like, how do you get to that point? I mean, I respect the effort. Like, it was just never gonna work, though.
It was a protest.
so
Was it?
It could have been a protest.
See, I know nothing about this. I just
Ooh.
saw some videos on Twitter.
Peters, are we on this?
I'm kind of reading it.
Clay's
I
reading up.
think.
I think she had some shirt on. I didn't understand the shirt.
Oh, maybe it was a protest. Then.
So it was probably at a protest, but
I feel like that gluing yourself to the floor. That's not the best way to
No.
do it.
no, especially with
And it was an Elmer's glue. It wasn't like Gorilla
Oh,
Glue.
Yeah.
It was an
gosh.
Elmer's.
It's not gonna work.
you got some of the world's best athletes out there on the floor. You don't think they're gonna be able to pick you up off the floor?
Well,
This is
that,
some
but I mean,
glue.
there's just so many other great glue products, other than Elmer's.
Elmer's is pretty solid.
Elmer's is good, but that's more for like an arts and craft.
Elmer's
Gorilla
sucks.
Glue is like
I always hated Elmer's.
we need
gets
like
Well,
everywhere.
it depends. Is it like the squeezy bottle or the stick?
both suck.
No, the stick's good. That purple stick.
Nope, hate the
no,
purple. 'Cause then it
no,
changes
that's
the
for
color.
that's for arts and crafts. We need a
Yes.
glue that's like for home improvement.
Yeah.
Like
We need real
if
glue.
like I don't know, like if she would have came with a better game plan and a better product line than Elmer's,
Yeah.
I mean, she could still be
That's
sitting
why
there.
she's down
They
bad.
might have had to cancel the
She
game.
used Elmer's.
Weird. It was just weird. It's kind of funny. I mean,
It
it
was
got my
funny.
attention.
I
I wasn't gonna watch the NBA.
It was
Still didn't.
kind of a thing where I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw it and I kept scrolling, but then I was like, wait, that didn't make any
Yeah,
sense. Scrolled
right.
back, but yeah, she's down bad.
I think that's awesome.
We have an answer. What's that?
So she was protesting Glenn Taylor, the owner of the Timberwolves.
Protesting the
So,
owner of the
statement
Timberwolves.
Released by the animal rights group Direct Action Everywhere.
Mm.
The officials accused Taylor, the Timberwolves employer, and his employees of wrongfully killing chickens on his factory
Okay.
in Iowa. They added that the protester's sweater during
She
today's game read, "Glenn Taylor roasts animals alive."
Okay, so she's mad that he was
So she's
killing
mad at the
chickens.
owner.
Wrongfully killing chickens.
What?
How are you
How do you
supposed to kill him?
Yeah. How do you wrongfully kill a chicken?
I mean, you don't want to brutally murder him.
Wow.
Well, it's good food.
Is it used for food? Who cares how you kill it?
Do we have video of this killing?
I mean, I'm a pro anti killing innocent animal pot.
Yeah.
Stance.
Well, of course.
Our friend Harambe.
Yeah.
We can't forget.
Right.
Never
R.I.P. our
forget.
sweet prince.
R.I.P. So, I don't know. That's a
Well,
whole nother discussion.
I guess if you burn it alive, maybe that's.
I did take philosophy of food sophomore year of college.
Okay, did
so
you
I
learn
learned a
anything
lot
about
in
that?
there. Yeah. I killed I learned like they were kind of debating like what's the difference between killing a spider and killing a puppy. Like they're both animals. They both.
spider's an arachnid.
one's an insect.
It's an animal though.
Is it? It's an insect.
Spider's
an-
an animal.
An insect.
An insect
It's a
is an animal.
Nope. Insects are not animals.
They're not animals. What
They're
a
a type.
No.
horrible take.
Yeah.
Nope.
You obviously didn't listen in your class.
Insects are insects.
No, because animals have different breeds. A breed of an animal is an insect. There's
No.
mammals.
Nope.
So then what's a dog?
A dog's an
What are
animal.
they? Just
An
an animal?
arachnid.
a mammal.
Yeah. So that's
Maybe we can ask Engineer Jackson.
Yeah, he'll be here later.
Are you trying to compare a spider to a dog?
No, but that's kind of
That
the
was
philosophy.
that was the argument. What?
Spider's an animal.
Spider's
Thank
an
you.
animal.
Everything's. That's not a human.
Yeah, but I don't think we should treat spiders like we treat dogs.
that was
Like, if
that
every
was, like, the
spider
debate, like,
was
how is it any
eliminated on
different?
this earth, wouldn't bat an eye.
well, how's it different?
How's it different?
That was the debate. Like,
Oh,
they're still breathing, living
yeah.
species.
I would kill the
They still
spider.
have life, and they want to live. Spiders want to live. So, how is it ethical?
'Cause they're gross.
I know. I'm against. Like, I'm for it. Like, yeah. But anyways.
Well, anyway,
A little off topic.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sports podcast, but
Sports podcast.
it was sports related.
Yeah, it was.
That
It
a
started off that
NBA
way.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Clay, you want to take it away?
sure. I was reading before, as I always do on these things. Sorry.
Seriously?
So there's a new variant.
Thought COVID was
It's the XE variant. It's like a bivariant of Omicron, and it is spreading in the UK. So I think we're all down bad at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And overall, I'm just excited to see Fauci again in the news. He's finally going to come back to life. People haven't really been probably paying attention to him very much.
This new variant will.
But this new variant, it's a second wind, some would say. It's a breath of fresh air
I saw.
for the health nuts.
I don't remember where it was on Twitter today. Someone somewhere put the mask mandate back into effect.
Oh.
Thank goodness.
So at least we're doing stuff.
What
to
if you're
combat the
triple punched?
triple jabbed?
Triple jabbed.
You can be quadruple jabbed now.
Still need to wear a mask?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. For sure.
Now, according to this, to Dr. Andrew Badley, professor of infectious disease at the Mayo Clinic, if you're vaccinated and otherwise healthy, you shouldn't be worried about it. So,
Oh, okay.
as a
So we're fine.
vaccinated being,
But if you're not vaccinated, you're going to die, probably.
no,
No?
Did they say anything about the booster? Do you have to be fully vaxxed in order to not worry
I'm
about
sure we'll find more about a booster for this variant in the coming weeks.
it? Okay.
If I get invited on the trial,
Yeah.
I will let you guys know. Might have to take a brief break from podcasting and start taking jabs again. Okay, taking jabs like I'm taking numbers. I mean, I don't know. It's exciting. The XE variant. Not really exciting. I shouldn't say that,
Jeez.
but it's something that we can finally talk about again. It's not over quite yet
Until the next thing.
until the next thing. So
Do we have any update on Ukraine?
Oh.
yeah, I mean, it's still going on. I think there's peace talks are starting. Hopefully, maybe.
Okay.
I
I haven't been as following
I haven't heard
it
a lot.
as much
It's
as I
kinda
should
Fizzled out.
the last week or so.
yeah, no, I think there's trying to start peace talks from what I know, but I haven't been paying
Still
as
very
close.
much going on.
It's still happening. I just haven't been paying very close attention to it. So, but yeah, that's what I have. So
It's a good one.
yeah,
Do you want to?
Sounds like the war is as bad as it's been.
the war is as
The
bad
war
as
is as bad as
it
it
is.
Is investigating some 5,800 cases of alleged Russian war crimes as of 7 hours ago.
oh wow.
5,800.
5,800.
5,800.
I mean,
10,000
Yep.
civilians dead.
Ooh.
jeez.
Okay.
Can- I don't want to talk too much about
No.
this.
No,
We gotta figure it out.
I am anti-Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anti-death, anti-war.
Anti-death, anti-war podcast.
We're
That's
very
right.
well, let me just say we're very lucky to be in a safe space because there's
We
a
are.
lot of people
We are.
fighting for their lives. So
Yep.
And we're
Think of that.
and we're doing a podcast.
next time you're down bad, just think of that.
We're doing a
You're
podcast
very
talking about Elmer's
blessed.
glue and spiders.
Yeah, we're debating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I think my relationship problem is bad, I can just. Maybe I should tell Taylor that.
There's no need to be mad right now. People are dying.
Yeah.
People are
Ukraine.
dying, and
Have
you're
you
mad that I
seen
didn't
what's
notice
going
your
on?
haircut.
Yeah.
All right, we got it. We did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did it. There
okay.
you go.
All right, I'm out of the doghouse.
There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Feels good.
So yeah, anti-Putin. We're praying for them.
So
over
the
there.
Holocaust.
Whoa.
What?
Oh.
The Holocaust is back in the news.
We just said
yeah.
we're anti-war,
Well,
anti-death.
yeah, but I thought we should talk about this.
Oh,
What are they famous for? Vine? Is that what you said? YouTube
There's a
Vine.
YouTube couple,
The
influencers.
LaBrants family.
the LaBrant family.
Came out with the piping hot take that they related abortion to people dying in the Holocaust. Said that there's about 54 million abortions in the U.S. and 50, or is it U.S. or
per year? I would assume.
I don't know.
There's abortions
In the world?
happening. I don't know.
Anyway, and only 11 million people died in the Holocaust, so they were
Only 11 million.
they were trying to correlate that
The Holocaust
to an
to an
argument.
abortion.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we're not going to take a stance on that, but that is a piping hot take.
We're gonna let you guys figure that out
Yeah.
for yourselves,
Yeah.
because that's just when you read that and you're like, you just kind of,
People
you know.
they
You're just-
really put that out into the world.
Yeah, they really said that.
Yeah.
They really, they really said Holocaust and abortions in the same sentence.
They did,
I mean
yes.
that. Okay, sure.
Not a great look. I would
And
say.
what did they say? They're not pro-life. What was the quote?
No, they're not.
Oh, they don't have a
pro-life.
stance on it.
They're not pro-life.
They're not pro-choice,
but they're not
They're-
pro-choice.
so they're
Pro-love.
not pro-life. They're not pro-choice. They're pro-love, but yet they still have a take on comparing the abortion to the Holocaust.
Yeah,
What?
the biggest,
It's-
just differing.
It's a hot one.
It's not great.
Like a little advice for like anyone
Mhm.
that's like famous or just anyone in general. Don't make a take about the Holocaust.
Don't ever
Like,
talk about the Holocaust
unless it's Holocaust bad.
Yeah.
Don't try to compare anything to the Holocaust.
So where's Whoopi?
Yeah,
You're welcome.
there you go.
Well, Whoopi,
Great
yeah.
segue.
Forgot about Whoopi.
Great.
Where
my
is
advice for
Whoopi?
her.
Yeah, where is Whoopi?
What was her take?
Oh, she
Couple
said
weeks back.
she said the Holocaust wasn't racist.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
Wasn't-
pretty much all
it
about
wasn't?
race.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
she
all-
said
yeah.
it wasn't.
Oh.
about race.
Okay.
Anyway,
Go back
Whoop-
to like episode 3 and we talked about that.
yeah. So Whoopi, I don't mean to bat on the View here again, but she is.
No, you would never do that.
No. I think we should start a segment, a Where's Whoopi segment.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Yeah.
But yeah, she is suddenly gone. Our leadoff batter for the View is no longer,
Disappeared.
and she's just taking a brief break. I guess I had an idea that she was going to be replacing Jen Psaki as the White House press secretary. I just figured, maybe they're just going to switch spots.
Yeah, swap.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
Just for the time being.
Yeah.
It turns out she's actually, just read this here, she is going to be filming a movie in Scotland.
Okay.
So that's that. So we did find out some more news.
How close is Scotland to the Ukraine?
I don't
Not
know.
very.
Not
Not
very at
very?
all.
Okay.
Yeah, because
So she's
Ukraine's
okay
an
over there?
east and Scotland's a western
Territory.
territory. Western country.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it's I was a little worried when I read that I was afraid I was gonna have to fill in.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I
they'd
think
love
that
to
you
have you on.
probably would be one of their first picks
I
to fill in.
You probably
I-
got to get maybe stop tweeting about them and getting
haven't tweeted about it in a while.
suspended. Yeah, but I don't think the producers would like that fact that you've been suspended because maybe they're the ones that reported you.
That's true, but yeah, I don't know. I've always kind of dreamt of what I would talk about with them on
What
the
would you
View.
talk about
Yeah.
on the
Well, if I got to be a part of that pristine panel, I would. I don't know. I would probably ease into a little sports to start off,
Yeah.
and then we jump into some more debatable topics, maybe.
Sure.
And not that I would take a side.
Like
I
how
just
many
I just
holes there
would
are in
love
a
to
straw or
hear
something?
hear Joy's view, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd ask, hey, where is Megan? Where's Megan McCain? Maybe get
she
that
at?
backstory and.
Yeah.
And I would, I think I could bring some interesting topics to discuss if I got to be on their panel for a week.
Yeah.
I would love to join. They're never gonna.
I'm sure they'd love to have you on.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're probably
Thanks.
option A.
Thanks,
they just
guys.
can't get a hold of you.
I hope Jen comes on the show. Jen Psaki.
Who's Jen?
She's the White House press secretary,
Oh.
Trevin.
Okay. Didn't know.
Okay.
I didn't know that.
She's
until I started
leaving.
living with Clay either.
She's leaving the White House. But yeah, anyway, we'll be thinking of Whoopi during this time, as I'm sure the viewership will just plummet with her gone.
It will.
But if we can get the right woman in there, or man,
Or man.
or non-identifying, we might be able to. It could work out. It could be good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Anyway, There was a pretty big golf tournament over the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, there
Masters.
was. Clay's going to masters.com as we speak.
Okay, good.
Did you get a recap?
Yeah. You want to give us a recap?
Well, I did great this week.
You did.
I won 2 fantasy leagues. Well, 3 fantasy leagues. So
3?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2 Masters
Yep.
Fantasy and the Fantasy Golf League. Won all 3. My picks were just, I did the research, did the time, and I executed.
Who was on your team? Did you do the same
it-
team for all 3?
Well, for this Masters Fantasy, I had Hogue. I had all cuts made.
Hoagie.
So Hoagie, Dustin Johnson, Scheffler, and Mark Leishman
Nice.
all played pretty well. But obviously, when you have Scottie as a pick, it's you're gonna seal the
good.
deal there.
Congrats.
Also had him in my other Buzz Fantasy.
Yeah,
So
Buzz
that
Fantasy.
was success
Yeah,
there.
congrats on that.
You guys do
It's
good.
a good
You guys
weekend.
do good at that, or where'd you guys end up?
Uh,
Oh, by the way, I also won the Boys Down Bad the pick'em deal.
You
too.
did, yes.
So I was 4-0.
But we were playing not to lose that one.
Right, yeah, but I was 4-0.
You were
so-
4-0, yeah.
Should we talk about who lost? We can get into the Masters recap later.
Yeah, I lost.
Dylan lost.
My earnings were the least.
It was pretty close between me
It
and
was
you, though.
pretty close.
Like,
We
we
both
had
had like
Had to bring the calculator out to
Yeah.
get the final
we did.
standings, but yeah.
But yeah, I lost. Original punishment was going to be the NFL Combine, but I was told I was too athletic for that.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. I will now be doing a beer mile. We're gonna get a live, I guess not live, a YouTube video going for that. So you run like a quarter mile, shotgun a beer, run a quarter mile, shotgun a beer, keep going until you hit a mile.
So what's that? Four shotguns or 3
4
shotguns?
shotguns,
Do you have to shotgun
maybe-
one at the end?
maybe 5 if I start. If you start with one and then do one at 0.25, 0.5.
I didn't realize you had a
0.75,
shotgun,
nothing.
but that would be exciting.
Well, I was gonna drink them, but I'm like, I might as well just shotgun them to get them.
I say for the first 0.25, you have a beer in hand that you have to finish
Oh, while I'm running.
while you're running.
Okay,
and
that's a good idea.
Shotgun,
Okay.
and then you have one more that you have to finish while you're.
As I'm
so that's
finishing the
5 in
race?
total, 3 shotguns.
Ooh, that's gonna be intense. Should we do it? I don't know if I should like do it out in the wild
You
or if
might
I should do it
die.
like at a track.
Uh,
What are the
What,
odds
what's
on me
the what?
puking?
What would be the wild? Like?
oh, pretty high.
Like if I'm running around the neighborhood or something, like down a trail.
Okay.
It just depend. I mean, probably get in trouble for doing it at a school.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
we'll
we'll
figure it out.
Yeah, that's
And
gonna be
it'll be-
fun.
I'm
Yeah, what
not-
are the odds on me throwing up?
Pretty high.
Oh, I would
I would
puke.
I would take.
I would
take
puke
that.
without.
for-
I haven't ran
Yeah.
a
Minus
while.
400.
Minus-
I would
minus
puke after
300.
a mile for just
300.
running.
Yeah.
I would puke if I ran down the block.
We set up the punishment mostly with Clay in mind, losing our original punishment.
Yeah, we'll
Just
do
'cause
that.
Clay
punishment
doing
later
anything-
because
Athletic could be fun.
I think, yeah, Clay doing an NFL Combine would be
Oh, it'd
fantastic.
be electric.
Fantastic content.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll keep that punishment in mind. I think I would struggle with it too.
Yeah.
So
But that'll be happening maybe this weekend. I don't know.
sure, maybe we'll see.
Anyway, yeah, the Masters. Congrats to Scottie Scheffler.
Yeah.
I'm liking him more.
I was gonna
every
ask,
week.
what are you guys like opinion on Scott?
Oh, I like him. I think he's a 38-year-old trapped in a 25-year-old body.
He is. He
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
I mean, very old.
I mean, he's
Ages
the hottest player in golf right
His
now.
swing is, baffles
interesting.
me.
It's
aging
different.
like wine.
Yeah, the way his back foot moves when he swings is kind of crazy. Like he looks like he's kind of falling
wild.
over.
I know.
Like,
Yeah,
but he's so good.
works for him.
And he's such a humble guy.
Great
His
wife. Awesome
great
wife.
wife. Just a ride or die.
Yeah. They're like the golf couple now.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he
Meredith?
compliments her on her haircuts.
He would definitely.
Yeah, he
would
would.
never forget.
He would never forget that.
Yeah, good for him. Good for them.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
notice in like all his interviews though, like it's not him winning, it's like them. Like he
Yes.
includes her, like they're a team.
Mhm.
So yeah, pretty
really
cool.
cool.
Good guy.
I'm glad
Good.
it's him.
I mean, he's the way he's played these last 3 months, insane. Like no
Mhm.
player's gone on the stretch since. Hate to say it, but nobody's been this hot since like Tiger was in his prime,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's young enough to.
Let's see what happens.
Tiger-esque.
I don't know.
It'll be interesting to see if it's just like one of those 1 year wonders.
definitely.
Because that's what it's
or
been like.
DJ
Brooks,
or Rory.
Everybody gets hot.
Jordan Spieth, he had the same
Spieth,
run
Spieth,
after he won his first John Deere, and a year later won the Masters, maybe another major tournament.
Right.
They all do it. It's
A lot of
just
players
matter.
get hot. It's whether you can sustain.
And then and then like mid-career, then they lose it,
Yeah.
So
It's exciting. I'm excited
I'll be
to
rooting
watch
for him.
Yeah,
I don't
he's a
know.
good dude.
He's better than sunscreen, because Cantlay had that run,
he did
and-
at the end of the year
and
last
and
year.
that pasty.
It's dweeb.
He's
I
just
agree.
He is,
just a nerd. I mean, just the most pale ale fella.
Yep.
Bland. He's like he's a Raisin Brand of golf.
He is. Yeah.
That's all he is.
So, a hot debate in our house.
Okay.
So Clay's been around this. Trevin, you haven't. So you're playing the same tees, same holes as the players at the Masters.
Uh-huh.
Could you break 100? Do you think you could?
What's the weather like?
Perfect conditions.
Is it like right now? I go out and play right now.
From the tips.
Would I have
From
time
the
to like
tips?
prepare?
Yeah, so you can
No,
get
you wouldn't.
in golf shape.
Right now, there's no chance because I've played
Yeah.
like 2 rounds this
Like
year.
we're saying middle of
If I'm
summer,
like mid form,
you're playing the best
but
golf
playing-
of the year.
playing the Masters, like in Masters condition,
Mm-hmm.
break 100. We were actually talking about this at work last week.
No.
I said I could.
Nope.
If my only goal is to break 100,
Yes.
I could.
No chance.
So you have to shoot under, if you think about it, 14 over each 9.
on a 7,500 yard course,
Yeah, easy.
and manage to
Not easy, but
manage to not. It's the greens that are tough.
I'm a good putter. I just bought a new putter this year, Clay.
That's fantastic. But it's just there's nothing like it around here.
I agree.
You could also say, well, if I'm playing my best golf, what was your best golf? Your best golf is what, at Holmes Lake or Woodland Hills here?
I shot a 71 in the city championship senior year of high school.
And where was that at?
I got interviewed by Riley Jane Hamilton.
I've
Lincoln
also been
Journal.
I've also been interviewed by Riley Jane.
I think I shot a 70 actually. I don't remember.
I was
But yeah,
leading a tournament as
that
a
was at
junior on the front 9.
That was at
Nice.
I'm like,
Mahoney.
oh, I've never been here before.
Was at Mahoney. People compare Mahoney and Augusta.
Yeah, Mahoney
do.
Goat Ranch.
Yeah,
I
but
also
think
had
I
the take
could.
where I think I could break 100. And
Yeah,
it's a
that's
stupid
just
take. I get it. It's stupid. When I'm out there, would my thoughts change? Probably. But right now, I'm saying I
mean, the fairways are really wide. You don't get in trouble off the
could.
tee
No,
out
you
there.
don't.
It's the approach shots and the chipping. I
The
think
chipping and
what's
putting
underrated
is
is the
tough.
chipping would
Yeah.
be really hard. Just getting it to stop on those greens. I agree.
So getting it to stop, and then it rolls past 20 feet, and then not 3-putting from 20 feet.
Well, what would that be on every hole? So how many over is that?
14
Par
over.
72.
And keep in mind, this isn't one of those
28
courses where you
over.
just hit an approach shot into the green, and let's say it lands in the
18
front,
holes.
it stays.
Dude, that is hard.
If you misplace it and you hit the green, it's off the green. If you hit it too far, it's gonna be too firm, so you're bounced towards the back because you're not gonna have enough
Play everything
spin.
short.
then you
And if
chip
you
and
hit it
two-putt
short,
for
you're gonna be
bogey.
like Tiger on Thursday. He left everything short and everything rolled off to the front of in the fairway.
If you can get it on
and
the
then you
green
chip.
in 3 shots and then 2-putt.
What's
Which
the
you're
most?
not going to do that every hole.
What's
I
the-
agree.
Yeah,
what's
Peter
most-
said play every hole one above what it's playing. So like a par 3, you're trying to get in 4.
Yeah, you play
Try
it
to
for
bogey.
bogey golf.
Yeah.
18 over, that's a 90. I mean, obviously you're going to have big numbers, but
Yeah.
you'll sneak in a par every now and then.
Maybe a birdie.
Maybe a birdie.
Maybe
We'll
a stick
see.
one.
Probably not a birdie. No.
Some will never get a test unless we really pop off with this
well,
podcast.
We're gonna have to
Yeah. Yeah.
Boys Down Bad Nation.
get us out there.
I think it's
Please.
only open for like a couple
Please.
weeks after
It
the
is,
Masters, and
yeah.
they just close it down.
But
I don't think so. I think if you're
Well,
if you're
yeah.
if you're anywhere around a 10 handicap, you're not breaking 100. There's just no way.
I mean, yeah. It's hard. It's
So-
really hard to tell.
But I keep going back to if your goal is going there to break
Uh-huh.
100, you're gonna play differently. So it all depends on putting for sure. But
How would you play differently? Like, what would that
like you wouldn't play aggressive.
wouldn't
like
hit
you're
driver
not
once.
going for pins.
Maybe. I
You're just trying
probably
to get
would,
it on the green anywhere. You're just trying to hit the fairway. You're not, and you can leave your
Yeah.
putts short.
but you also
leave
like
your putts short and just try it to 2.
the only way you could even come close to breaking 100 is honestly if you can put yourself in position off the tee.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, then it's an immediate bogey. Looking at double bogey. And I know it's their wider fairways, but let's say your driver's not as hot as it is, but you can't really afford to not put your driver away on a 7,500-yard course.
It's true.
I don't know. I think you guys
Yeah,
are
it's
smoking something.
interesting. No, I agree.
It's a good bait.
But I think I could do it.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be people who say you're crazy, but
Well, we just had a doorbell.
Doorbell.
The doorbell just rang.
Doorbell just rang.
Interesting.
All right. Well, that was the Masters.
Yeah.
Great
Good
weekend. I wish it would have been closer. I thought when Rory holed out on 18,
Yeah.
And then
I was like,
Morikawa.
okay, there might be a chance, but
I think there is. I think we have hope. I think that we have.
what?
We have hope that with golf, we don't necessarily need Tiger anymore.
okay.
I mean, we obviously all want Tiger because obviously but I just think
He's not gonna play
with
forever.
Scheffler now only 25, we have all these other young players.
There's a young crop.
I think it's more exciting because I remember when Tiger first was kind of out with the back injuries and all that stuff, it just sucked. Like
Yeah.
I just stopped watching personally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think we're in good hands. Golf's in good hands.
yeah.
All right, our favorite guest of all time is back.
Yeah.
Engineer Jackson, back
Clap.
again.
Let's clap it up for
clap
Engineer
it up.
Jackson. Welcome.
He's back here to answer all of our questions as usual. Jackson, how you doing?
Good.
How's life been?
It's been good.
Anything new?
Not really, no.
Good. Glad to hear.
Okay, good. Trevor, do you want to start us off? Quick question for Engineer Jackson.
Somebody else can go. I'm debating my question.
At least you have a question.
I thought you had one.
No.
Ask him the one you just asked him.
No, I don't. This is the most preparation I have. What did I just have? Oh, the other one?
Yeah,
Well-
ask him it.
No, I'm not going to ask that one.
Okay, anyway. Jackson, I am wondering, how does light work? Like, how can you just flip a switch and light just comes on? That makes enough sense to me. And it can turn on like anywhere in the room. I could flip a switch and a light way over there could turn on. How does that work?
Electricity.
It's
Okay,
the
but
wiring.
how does that
It's
work?
the wiring in the house
Well, you're having power travel through the wires.
Yeah, how?
because of electricity.
It's like the movement of electrons through the metal.
See, exactly.
I'm pretty sure
So like when you flip the switch, what is that doing?
that's connecting the circuit.
Connecting
So
the
think
circuit.
about
There's
a
an
circuit.
A circuit and B circuit.
No. Think about a circuit where you have a circle.
Yeah, what
Or
is a
let's
circuit?
Just say let's just say you have a frame where you have four sides, a rectangle.
Okay.
And you disconnect one of the sides, right? You like open it. Think about a switch.
Okay, I remember that
like
in
it
school.
opens,
I remember that in school.
right? So it's
okay.
disconnecting the entire circle.
Oh.
And the switch is connecting it back together so power flows through the whole thing.
That actually makes sense.
But
Wow.
still lost.
So when you flip the switch, it's like it's breaking the.
It does that, and then
Okay.
what? How does the light turn on?
Once you flip the switch,
Flip the switch, you unbreak the circle or whatever you're talking about.
Why
Yeah,
am
so
I
you-
here? Why am I
Gosh.
here?
How can I see now?
because the light now has power that's traveling towards it,
Power.
right? So it has power, the thing that powers it.
Okay.
And so with a light bulb,
Yeah.
Think
Get
of-
in the light bulbs.
think about
Yeah,
like
let's get
a
into
really
light bulbs.
old light bulb where you have like the wire and the squiggly thing and then it goes back down, right?
Yep.
So that's like a resistor essentially, which is a power output, and that creates light because it's producing energy. Yeah, it's kind of a hard thing to explain, but the basis is you're getting like we have lights right there and there, and that light
Yeah,
is
how
coming
does
from a
that-
power source. This is a hard thing to explain. I'm a mechanical engineer, not electrical. Okay, I learned a lot of electrical, but
you took some electrical classes. I've heard you talking about it.
yeah.
So my question is kind of along these
Oh,
lines.
okay.
It's pretty dumb, but how do buttons work? Like you push a button. How does how does it work? Like, say you push like the letter F on a keyboard. How does that show up on the screen, or just any button in
Especially
general?
if it's wireless.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Or like
Just
Kim
buttons.
Jong-un, he'll press the button and then boom,
Sure,
rockets,
that works too.
Yeah.
But just any
True.
button, like I hit this unlock button on my phone and it lights up.
It's the programming, Trevin.
Care to elaborate?
No, it's just how the phone's programmed
Okay.
through
So-
chips.
Chips.
Is it
Okay,
chips?
so
It's the chip shortage.
to start, at first I thought you were asking about buttons on your shirt.
No,
that's
why I went.
Thank you for that. So this, you're kind of right. It is related to a light switch.
Those buttons
Right.
come from China.
Right. No, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were giving Clay.
No, I was giving you
It's
nuts.
chips. Thanks.
Engineer Jackson said you were right.
So
Uh,
basically, you're just connecting some circuit. Right, the button, you press it and it's connecting a circuit, so it sends.
power somewhere.
Yeah, it shoots a message to something, whatever that is, probably electrical message somewhere, and then, like Clay was saying, it's programmed.
Coding, C#. And
These are kind
Python.
of strange questions, not
Something I wonder
not
about.
not super mechanical, but that's okay.
I mean, I have one that I know you'll be able to answer if you want. If you want to feel better about yourself,
I don't need to feel better about myself, but
we can get to it later. I'll let
Jackson, what is a woman? What is a woman?
We can't.
I'm joking.
Well,
you don't
I'm
have to.
not-
okay.
You don't have to.
We
That was a joke. If you guys follow anything about the Supreme Court justice,
politics,
that was a politic joke. I was joking.
Are you talking about?
really.
I had no idea.
They asked the Supreme Court justice, Ketanji Brown, what a woman was.
Oh.
The Republicans did.
Yeah.
So
She
that was-
said-
How did she
She
answer?
said
She said-
she's not a biologist. She
Right.
can't tell us.
right.
That's
So
a
I
good
was asking you what a woman was because you're an engineer.
I'm not
Therefore-
a biologist.
Yeah, you're not. That's a
Okay.
good answer.
I have a.
That was a
question
joke.
That
That was a good joke,
No,
though. That was
actually
pretty
was a
funny.
good joke, Clay. So say like I have my phone, and I go to my camera, and I take this picture of Luke over there. Yeah, that's a good picture. How does that happen? You're freezing a moment of time on a
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah. No,
How does that work?
these are all fairly difficult questions for me to answer. I'll be honest.
We
but,
came in hot today.
yeah, and I'm not
Jackson.
prepared. But think about when they first started taking pictures. Super long time ago.
I don't remember that.
You'd have to sit there, like
Yeah, well, that was a long
not
time.
not like somebody drawing a portrait, but like sure,
The Great Depression.
Yeah.
maybe. I feel like it was before that, but
Yeah,
you'd
that
have to
was-
sit there for like minutes, right?
This is way
I think it is.
Jesus era.
No. I think it's
It was.
like-
I think it was
I
pre-NFT.
think it's sometime in the 1800s, maybe
PNFT
1860s.
era.
Post Jesus, pre NFT.
There was some
That's a pretty wide range.
sometime in between then.
There. Okay.
Got it.
But think
Mona
about that.
Lisa
They had to-
digital art.
They had to like stand there for a long time. It took a really long time.
To paint.
No,
no.
no, we're not
Is
that.
that- Oh, I thought you were talking about painting.
No,
Oh.
I'm seriously talking about pictures.
Oh,
the
really?
first cameras would take like a few minutes for it to capture what's going on. Because right now it's just instantaneous. It
Right.
captures the camera captures what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that is just by how light is captured into the camera lens, and it saves how the photo
That makes
saves how
sense.
that is. So think about
Okay.
like the cameras like in elementary school you'd take and they'd like print like right from the camera. You guys
Yeah.
remember that, like black and white?
Yes, and you had to go like this.
Yeah, you have to shake it.
Shake it, and then
Yeah.
it came up. Yeah.
It's called a
Polaroid.
Polaroid.
Yeah.
So what's going on there is that camera lens is capturing what it is, what light is coming into that lens,
Mm-hmm.
and then I don't fully understand the mechanics of how that all works, but then it gets essentially like put onto. Let's take that example of Polaroids. It gets put onto the sheet of paper, whatever it is, and it prints it out, and then it becomes
Ooh.
it. So digitally, it happens a lot different. I mean, this is something that's really hard to explain. Especially
It's
unprepared.
just the no. Well,
do
digitally, it's just blockchain is really what it is.
No.
It all relates back to blockchain, honestly.
It's just
Everything
It's
does.
really just blockchain technology is what it is. It's what we're coming to.
Yeah.
All right. I don't. Let's see what other
Clay,
questions I have for you.
Do you have one, Clay?
So I'll actually ask something people might find interesting. Is so you develop braces for what? You're developing a knee brace right now, but you do more the ankle braces.
Yeah, we do a whole bunch of stuff.
A whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So how will that? I guess how do you design that to where it protects your ankles and stuff like that? But like, what does the design process look behind that? There, like, is it a lot of prototypes? Is it a lot of trial and error? As you're the R&D manager now, I'm just asking him, like, how does the design process work behind that? Like, are you doing it all in your lab, or is it a lot of ordering parts and then developing it, or what goes on?
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot that we
It's a
could talk
loaded
about.
question.
We could also cut this.
But yeah, normally we start by just putting people in braces and trying to break their legs, and see how that goes.
Okay.
I'm kidding. We don't do that.
For a second, I believe.
I was like,
no,
that'd be
that would
smart.
be really bad.
Okay.
No, we start with looking what's out there and trying to be innovative. And a lot of our goals are we don't just want to reproduce what's out there, right? So trying to innovate on that, we do a lot of development. I do a lot of 3D modeling, do a lot of prototyping in the lab. We do a lot of testing with people outside, like universities, stuff like that, whether it be field testing, validation testing. There's a whole bunch to it, but I don't really want to bore you with my job.
No, yeah, that's
Jackson.
fine.
I am about to run a beer mile. Could I prototype some of your things while I run?
Yeah, for sure. Ankle
Really?
braces?
Yeah, we could promote your company.
Yeah, so tell me about this beer run. I'm excited.
Well, originally we were going to do an NFL combine, but that didn't work out. But I'm going to run... No, I'm going to start with the first quarter mile. I'm going to be drinking a beer while I'm running.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shotgun a beer.
Quarter mile point, and you're gonna shotgun.
And then I'm going to get to the quarter mile, and I'm going to shotgun. Run a quarter mile, shotgun again. Run a quarter mile, shotgun again. Run a quarter mile. And in the last quarter mile, I'm drinking a beer, correct? And then do I shotgun again at the end?
It's up to you. Up to you on that.
So, do you think an ankle brace could keep him from throwing up?
No, it won't.
No, it won't.
Can you do
Okay.
anything?
So
that
that's
will
not
keep me
what
from
it's
throwing-
designed for.
No, it's designed to prevent you from injury.
That's
but,
right.
But allow you to perform at your highest level. So-
Right.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
we don't wanna
performing
restrict,
at a
we
high
just-
level.
Right. We don't want to restrict your normal range
Right.
of motion.
Right.
We just want to protect you so that you don't fall outside of that.
Okay. Thank you for that.
But that beer mile sounds intense and difficult.
I'm built for it. Built different.
Ain't that bad.
Hey, you could be built better if you wear some Arise iFast ankle
Yes.
braces.
I will. And we're gonna
Shout out Arise.
Shout out Arise. They're gonna get some free.
Drop that ad in there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Do you think they would sponsor it?
Probably
not
not
on a beer mile.
Yeah.
But we could maybe do some fun stuff. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah.
Well, it's
While wearing the ankle brace.
I was able to yug 5 beers and run a mile thanks to my Rise ankle brace.
Can I be on your website?
Use promo code BDB for 20% at checkout.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
I love that.
hey, we do we
Do yeah.
we do promotion codes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Maybe
could
we could get
possibly get you guys hooked up with that. No joke. We do have an audience.
Oh,
So audience, if you want
we'll talk.
some of
will
that, we
be
might be
in
able to get a
talk.
promo code.
promo code Where's Whoopee for 20% off.
How about promo code Boys Down Bad? Not
code View.
not where's
Promo
Whoopee.
code The View. Well, boys, do we have any other hard-hitting questions for Engineer Jackson?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jackson. What?
No,
Yeah, say it.
No,
Say
no,
it.
No, no,
Say
no,
it.
No. We've already talked about it.
Yeah, do you know how to fix a angry girlfriend?
I was gonna say, how do you get out of the doghouse?
Yeah.
When it's completely your fault and something you should have noticed.
So I gotta wonder if that's because you're there right now, maybe.
Avoid my beard.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, some would say I'm in the doghouse.
Okay. You're asking the wrong guy because I don't have experience.
Because you
with
treat
that.
women perfectly and have never been in the doghouse.
Well, I've also never had a girlfriend for a long time, so
Oh.
that doesn't really happen.
So you're single.
Yes.
That's because you go there and you explain to them how radio waves work, Jackson. We need a better pickup line.
We need to get Jackson a girl.
I'm joking.
He's smart. He's handsome. He's very handsome. He's he's just a good guy. He'll treat you right.
Is
Let's
8
do
inch
it.
is 8 inches too much
Yeah, that's a good question for Engineer Jackson.
for like a haircut
8 inches is a lot.
Is it 8 inches long?
or for anything?
You're asking me that question.
No, yeah.
Well, we talked about it earlier because Tava cut off 8 inches,
Yeah.
but then I just generally speaking, is 8 inches too much?
He doesn't know I'm in the dog.
Would
Yeah, I don't.
if you say you were dating a girl for a while, and she came to you, was really excited, and she came to you with a new haircut, cut off 8 inches of her hair, really excited to show you. She didn't Snapchat you all day because she was just excited for your reaction.
Oh.
Would you notice the hair? Do you think?
I think I would notice.
What, hold on, let me throw this in there. What if it's windy?
I think I would notice.
That's a good point.
You would still notice.
Yeah.
Clay noticed within about 1 second of seeing her. So
Yeah,
what'd he say?
saw her like 2 days earlier, and I was like, oh yeah,
It's a
haircut.
nice haircut.
Yeah, that's why I'm in the doghouse.
That's tough. I don't know how to solve that at all.
You think ivermectin can be used as like a pre-workout?
I don't think so. I don't
No.
think that's its intent at all.
Okay,
But you could try it. You could be the first.
okay. That's all I have.
Man, these questions I either don't know how to answer or they're like about girls and ivermectin.
So we're gonna end the show with a hypothetical question, and Engineer Jackson, I'd like you to join us for it because I
Okay.
think you might have some valuable insight.
Okay.
This was from producer Luke. He said, "Would you rather be immortal? So would you rather live forever?
Hold on. Did you say immortal or immortal?
Immortal.
It's
immortal.
It's immortal.
It's an I. It's gotta be.
Immortal. Immortal. Is there two different meanings?
Which one did
Immortal.
It's
Immo-
pronounced
immortal.
It's
What's the
pronounced
other one?
immortal. Mortal.
I don't know, but I've.
There's
It's the
mortal
same
and
thing.
immortal.
Would you
Yeah,
rather
we're
be
cutting this.
immortal, so live forever, or die right now?
Oh, I don't want to die right now.
But would you want to live forever though?
Probably not. I mean, it depends on the circumstances.
Am I like forever aging, or am I like this?
That's a good question.
Am I just
Like this forever?
So I will never age.
You'll just be this forever.
I'm going through some inflammation in my knee right now. I don't know if I can
Oh,
handle that
gosh.
forever.
You'll always be going through that inflammation in your knee then.
Well, if our eyes would come out with that freaking knee brace.
Because then you would like see everyone around you like age and die,
Yeah.
but then you would still just be you forever.
So let's go back to 2000 BC. And then
Pre-NFT.
let's say you were born then. Would you want to be around still?
If I was like a
Because that gives you 4,000 years. Would you want to be here 4,000 years later from now?
Probably not.
But would you say that 4,000 years ago?
If I had a family,
know.
would
I
they
don't
also
know,
be
'cause
immortal?
No,
Oh God.
I don't know. I also don't want to die right now.
I don't want to die right now. But
No. Why would you want to
That's a tough
die when
question.
we've hit
guys
record
see that
inflation? Why
TikTok?
would you want to die right now? Like we're breaking records over here, guys.
Yeah.
breaking
This
records.
is great.
Not good ones.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's a tough question.
Well, it could be
Real
good.
deep. Have to answer?
Okay, everyone has to give an answer. I'm trying to think of like
yeah,
I'm gonna
trying to be
say
like,
yeah.
take
No,
all
I'm gonna
angles
say
here.
be immortal.
I mean, that's the obvious answer, but then when you really think about it,
I'm like invincible. It's like a superpower.
I'm gonna go immortal. I mean, I feel like I could figure out life by then and just kind of
Like-
become top of the world.
just go
Yeah,
with
you'd
it.
have like so many years to figure out life, and like at some point you would have had to have played the Masters and a guest at that.
That's true.
I mean, you only have
Play
like
golf forever.
we'll
and
say
play
you have
golf
like
forever.
a 85 to 90 years is pretty good. Well, it's pretty hard to play the Masters in that time frame. But if you're telling me I can't get there in like 1,000 years, okay, there's something deeply wrong with me.
If I can't die, like, I would take so many risks in life, and one of them would pay off. Like, I would bet every jackpot.
He would buy that.
I get
ape
so
NFT.
much. I get in
He
so much
would.
credit
He
card
He would
debt.
get on that yacht.
Oh,
he
I get
would.
in so much credit card debt because what can happen to you? You lose your home.
I don't think if you're a
Yeah, you know, that's a bad point.
Go
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're not just
No.
invincible.
You know that's fair.
Out of a plane and you're gonna be really hurt.
That's fair.
Might not die,
But you
it's
would-
gonna
But
hurt.
still, my point that got exaggerated a little bit. You're gonna catch your break sometime.
Yeah. So what happens if like you're like
Yeah.
like you get in a super bad accident and then you're paralyzed like forever. Like
Oh,
you're just
oh,
like that
if I'm
forever.
paralyzed,
Yeah.
I'm out.
Where you
I'm
just
out.
can't walk anymore and like it's literally impossible to walk.
If I'm
Ooh,
guaranteed
I might
this
die.
health.
I might die right now.
But like yeah, it's like that might not happen.
But if you're alive forever, at some point you'll
At
probably
some
get
point,
paralyzed.
odds are not
You'll
on your
probably get
side.
hit by a car. Or
Well, there won't be
flying car
cars.
or-
There'll be
Yeah.
saucers.
So I think it would
Self-driving
depend
cars.
if you keep your health.
So
And
what happens if
a
global
That's not a
warming?
stipulation, though. Like,
Global warming takes
how-
over. Everyone
shoot.
on Earth dies, but just
oh
you.
yeah,
there.
what happens if the world
It's
ends?
just you and a ball of
I
fire.
think if the world ends, you end.
No,
you're immortal.
you can't die. You're immortal.
So you're just there in space forever? That would be terrible.
If the world ends, I'm out. I'd start my own new. How?
Start your own world?
How? I don't know. It's a tough question.
Tough question. All right, let's go down the line.
I'm gonna say I'm immortal.
I don't know.
I don't
'Cause
have
then
an
you're
answer.
just stuck. If
Yeah.
like something.
Expand upon that.
I don't know. I just think it'd be pretty dope. You know.
Yeah, but you get so bored after 1,000 years. Just, especially if the world ends.
Dude, technology's like.
Because if
it's
you're
on the
immortal,
up and
at
up.
some point the world will end.
Have you seen what Tesla's doing?
If you think about that. Some point the world will end and you'll just be, I don't know where you'll be, in space, just floating around. I don't know.
Can we throw in a stipulation of
No.
immortality is based on the end of the world?
I agree.
Because
It's not the question.
let's just say you're immortal with the world.
Okay, if I'm immortal with the world, then yes, I will
Yeah.
be immortal.
I'll take that.
If I'm still there when the world ends, then no, I'm going to die right now.
I think I can agree with that.
Yeah.
It's tough to say you just die right now, but
Yeah.
it's life.
It's life.
I would work so hard to be on that panel.
You'd get there.
I would get there.
Yeah.
On that panel, huh?
I would find my big break.
Well, yeah,
Jackson's familiar with
I
the
know. I'm familiar because of.
We
him.
watch it every Tuesday afternoon.
view.
I was gonna say that's a good question. We got
Yeah.
real
Thank
deep.
you, Producer
I really
Luke.
got in my thoughts there.
I think we're going to try to end every episode now with a hypothetical. Just a good way to...
Well, there's
Go
a lot
out.
of hypotheticals around here, especially with monetary things.
That is true.
What happens to the price of a candy bar in 1,000 years at a rate of 8% inflation year by year?
Are there still going to be candy bars?
Probably not. Yeah, we're probably
we
just
even
gonna
have to
eat
eat?
air
Yeah. I don't know.
in Mars because we're gonna get to Mars. Space travel.
So maybe the world ends, but not the universe. Maybe we move.
You're gonna see so many cool
Maybe
things.
we go to Mars
So many cool things.
with Elon.
Something to think
Something to
about.
think
as
about.
You start your weekend.
Yeah, something to send you on your way with. All right. Engineer Jackson, thank you.
Yeah,
We
it's always a
appreciate
pleasure.
you. Always a pleasure. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
I'm Clay.
I'm Trev.
I'm Jackson.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.